Have you ever felt trapped in your own mind with thoughts constantly replaying, analyzing every detail, and they just can't stop? What's up, everyone? This is the welcome to the Nzuki podcast. I'm Nzuki. So today I'm going to be real with you. I want to talk about why I started this podcast. So I struggle with a problem called maladaptive or overthinking. So usually maladaptive overthinking by definition is a state whereby you're constantly replaying negative thoughts over and over again. And initially this starts as a distraction, just to distract yourself from problems. Whenever you are challenged with a big problem, whenever you are overwhelmed with something that you are not sure how to handle, you run to this maladaptive overthinking to just distract yourself from the thought of dealing with the problem. And while at first it may look like a good solution to escaping your troubles, whatever troubles you're facing, it can be a very dangerous outlet for your mind, because you get addicted to this maladaptive overthinking, and it becomes part of your life. And so even problems that you can handle, you end up overthinking and creating so much mental chatter for yourself that just hurts you and drains your energy for no reason. So I've struggled with this myself for a long time, and as you speak up, as I started speaking about my own issues, I realized that actually this is a problem I struggle with. So when you are telling somebody your issues, it is very hard to understand that you may suffer from this maladaptive overthinking issue. But as you talk about it, you realize, oh, this is the problem that I have. I usually just get into this zone where you're just overthinking every little detail. And the problem with this, it doesn't really fix anything. It's just a minor distraction, and it can actually go for days just overthinking something, but it never fixes anything. So that's number one. It never fixes any problem. It drains you valuable energy that you can spend actually figuring a way to fix the actual problem that you're trying to run away from. And it also wastes time. You know, some problems can be fixed, other problems can be fixed, and if there's no solution for your problem, then you just forget about it. If there is a solution, then you adopt the solution and you fix the problem. You know, life is supposed to be that simple, but because we are not used to looking at life as simple, when you are used to just being on fight or flight all the time, you adopt this. And most of the time they start from childhood, whereby you can't really face problems without creating more problems that don't exist. Just a small problem, but you can never really look at it that way. You just keep creating more through this maladaptive overthinking. So it's important that we learn these patterns, so that whenever you start getting into such a zone where you're just overthinking, you can quickly, through awareness, you can quickly stop yourself from that. So there are methods that help, that I still use to help with this, and one of them is meditation. So when you meditate, you get to filter these thoughts, and you get to calm your mind, so that you don't have to keep overthinking about things that have already happened or will never happen, you know, because most of the things that you are involved, when your mind is involved in, when you are engaged in maladaptive overthinking, is that 99% of these things will never happen. So it's just meaningless, tenuous thinking that drains your mind of this valuable energy that you can use for creative process, for real problems that you can actually fix and improve your life. And so when I started having when with this overthinking, I realized to just stop this mental chat, I can start just a podcast as an outlet, to make this meaningless, empty thinking into just real conversations that I can share with the world. And by talking, by sharing, I believe that this can help me, and also maybe it can also help someone out there. So this is how this podcast, the Nzuki podcast, was born. And it's still a new podcast. I don't have a big audience yet, or a lot of subscribers or views, but that is not something I'm worried about. For now, I'm grateful that I get to share my conversations with you. We get to interact through this podcast, and one way or the other, I get to help you in a way, and you also get to help me by listening or commenting or sharing, exchanging ideas through this platform. So this is how I started the podcast, and I believe it has really helped me in the past few weeks, having an outlet to just share my thoughts. Because sometimes I have a thought, just something simple, and I make it into a big deal. So I thought if I can just put it into a video or just a recording, even sometimes I can just record and not post anything, but just having this outlet, I'm grateful that it's helping me feel better and deal with my own issues in a healthier way, without just going into this rabbit hole that just keeps draining me of this energy. So I'm grateful for this outlet. I'm grateful for starting this podcast. And as you watch this video and other videos that I have recorded, and more videos that I'll continue to record, I hope you learn something about yourself and how to improve your own life based on these ideas that I'm sharing this platform. So before I close, I'll ask you a question. Do you struggle with these thoughts? Do you have a problem with, like myself, we have a maladaptive overthinking issue? And if you do, I hope you can leave this in the comments. What do you do to deal with maladaptive overthinking? So thank you for watching. Please leave your answers in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe to this channel.